my two anchors for today's program. Today we are having speech contest of grade 6 and 7, and these two, they belongs to grade 8 students and they are doing anchoring. She is Aradhya Dahal and Krisha Kareria. They belongs to grade 8 and they are going to host the program today. And others, hello. Here are the participants. They are practicing for speech competition. Guys, you can say they are learning now. After this period, we are going to conduct the programs in the auditorium hall. Now we are in library. This is our school library, guys. See my students, grade 6 and 7, they are preparing. There's a bit noisy here because still little children are like this since they are from only grade 6 and 7, so they are learning, they are revising their scripts. Because of that, there is a little noise.
Good morning to all who are waiting. Welcome to the Indian Speech Competition, a platform for talented students to showcase their public speaking skills. Today, as we will witness participants from all houses competing to prove their excellence in oratory, this competition is not only about winning, but also about sharing ideas, inspiring others, and growing as individuals. The topic for grade 6 is health and hygiene, and the topic for grade 7 is failure, the way to start or regain. Public speaking is a powerful tool, and our participants have worked tirelessly to prepare this moment. So let's give them our full attention and encouragement throughout the event. Now, without any further delay, let's begin the competition. But before we do start, I would like to announce the marks for our competition. For introduction is 5 marks, addressing is 10, articulation is 10 marks, essence of topic is 15 marks, and conclusion is 5 marks. I hope everyone understood the marks well and clear.
Before we start the program, I would like to request our Dean Ma'am to take the seat as chairperson in our program.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to request our judges, one by one, to take the seat. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to request all the participants, students, and teachers to take the seat. This time we are first speaker from Blue House, Nana Guru from grade 6. Everyone, I choose you are.
So guys, all the participants are already on the stage now. Now, few minutes later, the program is going to start. Now they are on the stage, and here are my anchors, two awesome girls.
So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Sohana Karan and I am from grade 7, second year, and the topic of my speech is failure, the way to start or again. So failure is often seen as a stepping stone to success, and it gives us a valuable lesson. On letting us reflect on what went wrong and proving insight on how to improve. Many successful people have faced failure before achieving their goals, but it's not the failure that matters. It's the way you respond to it. There are some ways that serve as the way of start a relay. Some of them are resilience, self-awareness, new beginning and learning opportunity. Failure can be the first step in starting a journey and investigate. It helps us move forward with greater wisdom and confidence. Every successful person that we have ever admired has said at some point they have come across moments of doubt, moments of unclearness where the future seems uncertain. But they all have one thing in common. They refuse to let failure define them. Instead, they let failure define them. Failure. If we fail one time, there might be a hope on giving up on the dream that we have all dreamed of once. But if we give up one time, then we will be surely not sure about the other things that we were dreamed of. But as a child, we often dream about stuff, and as a teenager, we learn the hardships of the world, and in adulthood, if we don't proceed, in the dream that we may face adversity. Thank you. Now it's time for our speaker from the house. Just take for deliver with
Good morning to everyone who are here today. This big day, academic team, juries, teachers, seniors, and my dear friends. Today being 28 March, our school has organized the Indian House Beach contest under the youth department. So I am one of the participants participating in this contest. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is Yasmin Chester and I am from grade 6. And the topic of my speech is health and hygiene. Health is our body's state of beauty from well, hygiene is what it practices that help us stay healthy and that help us stay healthy and to go hand in hand shaping our overall well-being. In our daily life, we often focus on our tasks and responsibilities, but we must remember that nothing is more valuable than our health. Good health allows us to live our life to fullest, achieve our goals, and enjoy time with our loved ones. To maintain good health, proper hygiene plays a crucial role. Health and hygiene are closely. Practicing good hygiene helps us reduce diseases and infections, keeps our body in good condition, and enhances our overall health. Small habits like washing our hands regularly, brushing our teeth, doing exercises and yoga, keeping our body clean, and eating nutritious food can prevent diseases and boost our immunity. It also makes a huge difference in how we feel and how we walk. Proper hygiene also goes beyond personal care. It includes taking care of our community, taking care of our environment, cleaning our workplaces and government buildings. Proper hygiene also encourages social respect and responsibility, as we not only take care of ourselves, but also those around us from harmful diseases and infections. In conclusion, health and hygiene are the most important aspects of life that we must prioritize. By taking small steps, we can improve not just our physical health, but also our mental and emotional well-being. Let's take small steps today to ensure a healthier tomorrow. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
So I am one of the participants taking part in this competition. So I would like to introduce myself. I am Prince Abdul Mangar from grade 7C. The topic of my speech is failure. A failure is not the end of the day. It does not mean everything is over for us. It is like stumbling or falling somewhere which we must stand up, which we must get up and continue towards our goal with renewed determination. We may not like failures as it can come any time. Failure is the opportunity to begin again. We can gain a lot of experience from failures. In fact, failures are our best teachers. They reveal our weaknesses and shortcomings so we can work on them and improve ourselves. It can be something that makes you or breaks you. I have learned that failure is what makes a person. It shows your motivation to bounce back when things get rough. We don't need to be afraid of failure because it is a part of the path to success. We must utilize failure as our advantage so that we can succeed ultimately. Before going, I'd like to say that never give up and never forget that failure is the key to success. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Srila Mishra from grade 7 and the topic of the speech is failure, the way to start or begin. So today I'm going to talk about a subject that touches each one of our duties. Failure. Failure is a word that often evokes discomfort, but it's also a word brimming with potential. Failure is not a destination, but a stepping stone, a crucial part of the journey towards success and growth. When we encounter failure, it can feel like a crashing end, but it is essential to understand that it is not a full stop, but a comma in the story of our life. Consider this: every breakthrough, every success story that we admire has been preceded by failure. The path to innovation is paved with setbacks. Thomas Alva Edison failed over 1,000 times before he built the light bulb. J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. This story proves that failure is not the reason to give up, but it's good to persist. Remember, you need to maintain resilience. It's not about how many times you fail. It's about how many times you get back up stronger and wiser. Failure is not the reflection of your worth, but the reflection of your courage to try. In conclusion, failure is not about end of the road, but right is part of the journey. It's through our failure that we discover our true strengths and resilience. So let's face it with courage, learn from it, and use it to ignite our path further. With that, I'd like to thank you and I want to forget it. Thank you, teacher. Next speaker from Greenhouse is Monica Kwasi from grade 7.
Good afternoon to everyone. Present here, Honorable and Ministry Head Academic Dean, respected juries, teachers present here, and my friends. Actually, it's really Rajra. Our school has organized inter-house speech competition by literature department and supported by English department. So I'm one of the participants from the other house here to share short speech on the topic of failure, a new way to start our game. Friends, we have experienced failure in our lives, and failure is not quite just the end. People in our society cluster in our ears and mind that failure is very bad. You cannot do anything if you have failure. But what if we choose to see it differently? People in our society do that for the development of their own. But as people say, people have different interests in each other, in a specific play. But our society forces us to be good and forces us to do a specific play that we are not good at, and we have to forget about the fact that we are good in a particular play, and we have to forget that we are very good in a play, and we have to start doing a failure. Most of the celebrities and businessmen that you admire, they have different professionalism, but they have one thing in common: they have failed. So they face the embarrassment and they face everyone looking down at them. They didn't give up. They stayed up. They worked hard. They worked hard. Similarly, some people might be good at studying, some people might be good at singing, but some people are just forcing us to be good in a particular task. And this is the main reason of failure. Many innovators, leaders, and others have also failed. Let's take an example of Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison famously said that I have not failed. I just have 10,000. I just made 10,000 inventions that won't work. And in today's